This video is mentioned about the content of transform that showed in our slide. Now we have two formulas of transform. The first is green one and second is yellow one. Concept of transform is increase farm products and decrease cost for agriculturists by using the material from nature. Let's see the concept of transform, what the prominent point is. Before transform is on sale, we already made a agriculture demonstration plot. Then we talked with farmer about planting and fertilizer using problem. We found that nowadays the pollutions are increasing day by day, so organic substance will decrease and affect planting problem. The farm products are not enough. The plants get not enough nutrient and affect disease to the plant. So, farmer will use more cost of production, but farm products still the same. This is cassava plots at Kampang Phet, Thailand. On the right plots use transform and on the left do not use. We found that transform made the plant growth too much. In many places, we test about harvesting products that obviously seen the difference between products used transform and do not use transform. The good part is pesticide residues free and increased products. We test with many types of plant, for example, flower, garden tree, or farm plant. It has shown that increasing of product in every place. So we decided to make transform formula 1 and 2 in liquid form. Because we can completely put mineral in liquid form better than another form. Let's see what benefits that transform have. Okay, hereafter, I will call transform in TF1 and TF2. The TF1 is transform formula 1 and TF2 is transform formula 2. Okay, we will start with transform formula 1. The structure of plant and human is the same. For example, humans have to eat all 5 food groups to grow well, and not only grow, but also healthy, beautiful, and smart. The main food is not enough, so the micronutrients are important. Example, Successmore being has many micronutrients that make human healthy and smart. This is the concept of micronutrients, same as plant. There are 3 main food of plant: nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. We call it NPK. If we just only feed the main food, plant can grow, but product result not good enough. Some people do not understand that plant can absorb nutrients from the fertilizer by itself. It must have photosynthesis for prepare the food. Photosynthesis has much materials, same as when we cook. There are meat, vegetable, and ingredients for cooking. Photosynthesis must use 9 macronutrient elements: carbon dioxide, hydrogen, and oxygen are gas that plant absorbs from air and water. Another 6 elements are nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. These are primary nutrient elements. Calcium, magnesium, and sulfur. These are secondary nutrient elements. 6 elements are in soil. If the soil is plentiful, fertilizer will not necessary. 9 macronutrient elements are important for photosynthesis, for pass elements to every part of plant. But right now, TF play a role because 9 macronutrient elements are not good enough. Because climate variability, flood, drought, and wildfires leads to the elements are not balanced. And all of these problems cost to the soil too. The 6 elements in soil are the big problem. Every time that we harvest each year, plant will absorb all of nutrients from soil. When we harvest year by year, we will get the product lower. Because of the nutrients in soil are drained away. When the soil does not have nutrients enough, farmer has to improve soil. Most of them did not do that, but they put chemical fertility. That is, humidity of soil is not relative. The problem is acid soil or alkaline soil, and plant will absorb this chemical that leaves plant incomplete. And the product will not good enough. That's what farmer always sees. The prominent point of TF1 is supporting photosynthesis. If you do not want plants just only grow, but also produce premium result. However, these 9 macronutrient elements are not enough. Plant must use 17 nutrient elements for photosynthesis. Because of plant will increase product, a large size, better taste, and look good. So it must use 17 nutrient elements. We already know 9 macronutrients. Other nutrients are iron, manganese, zinc, copper, boron, molybdenum, chlorine, and nickel. These are micronutrients. To get premium product, TF can help you. The prominent point of TF1 is 100% natural active ingredients. It was composed of chitosan that distilled from carapace. In general, farmers use sticker before apply fertilizer, but using TF does not have to, because TF has chitosan that is sticker from nature. The prominent point is plant can absorb elements 24 hours. That helps plant growth. Somebody asked that why TF1 make plant growth overnight. The reason is enzyme from TF stimulate plant growth, performs like nitrogen of macronutrient. TF1 is 100% from nature because made from chitosan. The prominent point of chitosan is organic polymer structure. It's like plant fibers. Polymer can change amino acid or change nitrogen to absorb better. Moreover, chitosan also has chitinase that can antibacterial. If you use TF1 since sprout, it will make your plant strong and will not have bacteria. It can increase magnesium and stimulate the color of plant. TF1 can help photosynthesis because of magnesium, a part of chlorophyll. The prominent point of TF1 is stomach can absorb nutrients by itself. It's like convenience food that can absorb 24 hours. When plant completely absorption, plant will stimulate root to absorb. Then root will sprout rootlet that makes plant absorb better. Moreover, it has amino that can create hormone for growth. Using TF1 is convenient for seed plant and restores plant. TF1 can exchange cation in soil. As I told, soil has primary and secondary macronutrients, but nowadays these nutrients are decreased because plant many times and did not improve soil and put a lot of chemical. We can observe at the root. If the roots are brown like crutch, it means plant don't have cation, so plant absorb nutrient not good enough. Using TF1 will stimulate white root. The good part of white root is it can create cation. The reason why another fertilizer is not effective because Another fertilizer cannot stimulate white root that can leaves. Plants do not have cation to absorb. But now we can create white root, fibrous root, and increase cation by using TF to help plant absorb nutrient better. These are the prominent point of transform. TF1 is also protect plant from insect. TF1 composed of calcium. The good part is can stimulate tissue creation that makes tissue be stronger, so insect cannot destroy plant. TF1 is 100% natural active ingredient. It's composed of chitosan and has chitin to antibacteria and has enzymes that stimulate plant growth like nitrogen. It also has magnesium to stimulate plant growth, stimulate chlorophyll to sprout better, absorb nutrients and water better. The enzymes stimulate white root that can create cation to make plant absorb nutrients better, especially calcium that makes plant strong and can protect plant from insect. TF2 is yellow one. It's like a supplementary food for plant. TF2 has secondary nutrient elements that necessary for plant to make plant completely growth. Plant will have better produce, bigger, more beautiful, and tastier. TF2 made from mineral and distilled to be secondary nutrient elements. So it is 100% natural active ingredients. The amount of using is depends on leaf or age of plant. First, fragile plant and short harvesting period, such as hydroponics, mushroom, or flower, will use TF not much. 5 cc to 10 cc to 20 liters of water. 5 cc for flower used every 7 days and use it to be steamed. This picture is hydroponics. There is much rust at root. That means these plants are incomplete and weak. Then use TF1 is sprout new white root and absorb better. Make leaf beautiful with no chemical. Example flower. On the right, use TF, but on the left do not use. 5 cc TF to 20 liters of water used every 7 days. First, 5 to 6 times should to use TF1, then add TF2 for beautiful bloom and stronger. It is show how different. That is my hand. We used to make 5 inch of marigold. In Thailand, it is grade A. The next is orchid. Before use TF, there are 500 grams of orchid. After use TF, it's double increase. It's 10,000 grams. It can sprout 10 stalks, and every stalk is stronger, beautiful, large, and high quality. The next is backyard garden or short harvesting period. Use TF 10 to 30 cc to 20 liters of water. It means use TF 10 cc when the plant is little and use TF 20 cc to 30 cc when grown. These are ground plots. The problem is nutrition deficiency, but after use TF1, the ground is stronger and sprouts too much. Next, farm plants use TF 20 to 30 cc to 20 liters of water. Farm plants, for example, paddy, sugarcane, cassava, corn, pineapple, or long harvesting period plant. Inject TF every 15 days. Use TF1 first and after 15 days use TF2, then switch TF1 and 2. We can use TF1 soak rice grain. Use TF1 1 cc to 1 liter of water. The good part is sprout better, and makes grain strong. Switch TF1 and 2 in every 15 days of paddy. This picture is paddy. Before use TF is weak, rust roots, and cannot absorb. After use TF, it sprout white roots, absorb better, beautiful, and stronger. Before use, there are a lot of chemical from insecticide. This is paddy in Thailand. Prominent point is made ear of paddy strong and do not fail. The rice grain is not drop. Farmer so impressed because get a lot of product. Before use there are a lot of chemical from insecticide. This is paddy in Thailand. Prominent point is made ear of paddy strong and do not fail. The rice grain is not drop. Farmers are so impressed because get a lot of product. Next, we use TF for soak corn kernels and use TF 10 cc to 20 liters of water. Then use TF after 15 days again. This ratio is obviously effective. Prominent of corn that use TF is absorb all of 17 nutrients, so it's beautiful and do not indent it. We can use TF for soak sugarcane cutting. Cassava, we advise to soak rootstock half an hour. Good point of soak before plant is sprout produce better. Sprout lot of white roots. Ratio is use TF each 15 days. In this picture, we soak rootstock before plants. The good point when used both of TF is bigger produce. This picture, we harvest 60 kilograms of cassava roots. Prominent points of using TF with lemons are bigger produce and good quality. We can use TF for soak, cutting root, and make a sprout root better. Most of fruit tree has fungi problem. We can use natural to dispose of some insect. It must to use chemical. So the advice is use chemicals not much and mix natural. If you found a problem like this picture, you should use TF1 first for maintain tissue. And restore tissue, see that when use TF, it sprout a lot of new bud to grow better and can absorb a lot of nutrient. This picture is plant that has fungi. After use, TF, it sprout new bud. Then sprout produce. It can restore the plant. Even if it's a lot of insect problem, you should use natural more than chemical. Next, dragon fruit plot in Thailand. Good point is can plant out of season, beautiful and tasty. Even when we plant in drought, it can bear fruit well. The next is export mango. Using TF is decreased fruit drop, bigger fruit and tasty. This is export jackfruit in Thailand. It can bear 30 fruits per one jackfruit, but can use 7 or 8 fruits. Because of export jackfruit must to have 40 kilograms. So the stem of fruit must too strong and have enough nutrients to make fruit heavyweight. This picture we use TF 100%. For a farmer who plant pineapple, we have ratio for using. The problem we found when we visited pineapple plots is baby size of produce because they do not use chemical, and they have to use chemical that leads to be over nitrate. In drought, when harvest pineapple, the stem of fruit was so sticky. After use TF, it is easy to harvest. It does not have nitrate and 3 kilograms per each. We have ratio of using that you can read up. This is demonstration pineapple plot. The next is fruit tree, such as rambutan, longan, watermelon, palm, and rubber tree. Use TF 30 to 50 to 20 cc of water. start with 30 cc and then gradually increase. First time of using. If there is the part of bust out, we just suggest that do not use TF1 or TF1 not much and add TF2 more. The reason is it do not want nutrient when bust out. So the part of bust out, TF2 is necessary than TF1. But if it is the part of maintain stem, you can use TF normally. This palm plot we made focus group since can harvest. The reason is it do not want nutrient when bust out. So the part of bust out, TF2 is more necessary than TF1. But if it is the part of maintain stem, you can use TF normally. This palm plot we made focus group since can harvest. 4 years of palm, 2010 stems of palm before use TF, they can harvest 700 kilograms per times. First time we use TF, the produce increased to 2,500 kilograms per times. Second time, increased to 3,700 kilograms per times. And last time we used, it increased to 6,500 kilograms per times. So it can help to be more quality and quantity and more beautiful. The farmer is so impressed with our product. The rubber tree used TF 30 to 50 cc to 20 liters of water. You can use both of TF for rubber tree. First time of using, you should use TF1 30 to 50 cc to 20 liters of water. Then mix TF1 and TF2 in the same equal. For example, use TF1 50 cc and TF2 50 cc to 20 liters of water. For giant rubber tree, and used TF 30 cc to 20 liters of water for medium or small rubber tree. The farmer is so impressed with our product. The rubber tree used TF 30 to 50 cc to 20 liters of water. You can use both of TF for rubber tree. First time of using, you should use TF 130 to 50 cc to 20 liters of water. Then mix TF1 and 2 in the same equal. For example, use TF1 50 cc and TF2 50 cc to 20 liters of water. For giant rubber tree, and use TF 30 cc to 20 liters of water for medium or small rubber tree. TF will increase more latex, so TF can use for short harvesting period, long harvesting period, annual crops, and perennial. It just use TF in different ratio. Everybody should to remember ratio that will show in the slide that we attack. Then we'll talk about the direction of TF. This year, TF is very conforming to government policy. Actually, Thailand is the main export product. Nowadays, the product was sent back because found residue. We understand that sometimes farmers unavoidably of using chemical. If only used 100% natural, it's not enough nutrient. Don't forget that nowadays soil not same as part. It's a lot of chemical and contaminant. There are hardly have nutrient in soil. We always think that everything same as past, but it's not. Plant cannot get enough nutrients, so TF is valuable for everyone about government policy. There are natural innovation and technology. Firstly, TF made from 100% natural active ingredient. Plant can absorb 100% and don't get residue. Secondly, the innovation is natural polymer. Lastly, the technology is using the less quantity. We can compare TF with 1 sack of fertilizer. For example, 1 sack of fertilizer can use for 1,600 square meters, but 1 liter of TF can use for 8,000 to 32,000 square meters. It depends on ratio of using, so it can save cost. This is the technology that less quantity but more quality. Moreover, we support to using chemical from natural and used with transform. In many places, we campaign to use trichoderma. It is leavening of fungi that can protect plant from another 200 fungi, and it is natural and used with TF at the same ratio, so we can fix fungi problem in many places. Moreover, we support farmer to use organic substance for improved soil, such as the fertilizer that was made from dung. Some places have acid soil problem. We use calcium to adjust soil. Do not have residue. When used natural, farmer will save and consumer will save too. So, TF will prosper rapidly in this year, whether it's Thailand, Nigeria, or another country. Now, TF is effective in many places. Everybody can trust that TF has purpose to make farmers have a better life, and agriculture that use TF 100% be residue free. To make farmer have better life and consumer have better health, to improve agriculture of Thailand and another country that use TF. For this presentation, we hope you all get more advantage. This is just the primary information that easy to understand. You can use this presentation to teach anybody. And on that point, I will bring my presentation to a close. Hope you all have a better life and happy with using Transform. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.